really good. Yeah, maybe more responsive. I'm not entirely sure. But yeah, I'll go back to Windows 10 in like a week or whatever. And see if I can like get these paces again. Maybe I've just like... I don't know, maybe I've just gotten better. It doesn't feel any different. But yeah, maybe James, like, you can start moving like ever so slightly earlier in certain rooms. The tipping point of skills. But yeah, now I need to get that run again. So like this 3612 is a void PB because the game crashed on the credits. But I still saved the splits. So yeah, this is like an illegitimate run. So I need to try and get like a legit version of this PB now. I mean, there'd be nothing really wrong with it because you can install older Windows on like most most motherboards. Like technically, this is like the most legit way to play, like on an actual like older operating system. Like that's the thing that I'm not like a huge fan of when it comes to speedruns. Like certain leaderboards, they'd rather like mod the game so that it runs on newer operating systems rather than like run it on something that it was actually designed for. I mean, I guess, yeah, okay, it makes it easier to access for people who don't want to fuck around with that kind of stuff, but like at the end of the day, that's like how it was made, you know? So like really, I should be playing this on Windows XP, not Windows 7, but it's working fine on 7, so but yeah, if there's an advantage, then so be it. It's easy enough to install Windows 7 on pretty much anything. Like so long as you're not modifying the game itself, then it's okay. But yeah, if Windows XP turned out to be like superior, then by all means switch to Windows XP. Like Simpsons Hit and Run, that's apparently got like a Windows XP exclusive strat that like no other Windows can do. Like you can manipulate one of the missions like RNG, but only on Windows XP. XP. But yeah, welcome to PC gaming, I guess. Downgrade to win instead of pay to win. Okay, I don't know if that's good or bad, because I don't have a split there. I had to skip the split because my, I think I just forgot to split, actually. Can't remember. Oh, no, now I remember. I forgot to pick up the chainsaw. I didn't pick up the chainsaw, so it was a gold, but it was a fake gold. So I've got, like, time save on Rosewater Park, because I don't need to pick up the pipe. But yeah, I forgot to pick up the chainsaw. Nice. But yeah, I never knew that you'd never played that before. I never knew that you hadn't played Silent Hill 4. So that's interesting. I haven't played like any of the Western ones besides Shattered Memories. I only played that last year for the first time, and I actually quite enjoyed it. So if you, I don't know, like if you enjoy like, if you ask me, like if you enjoy the exploration aspect of Silent Hill 1 and 2, like the openness, Shattered Memories is pretty good for that. There's a lot of exploring. Whereas like 3 and 4 kind of got linear. That's kind of the thing, like that's kind of the issue I have with 3 and 4 is like you're not really exploring like the town anymore. Or like it's not as open world as the first two games. No, this is the vanilla version. No mods. Get in the hole. It's not a bad clock. It could have been better though. Yeah, at least it's position 1. Too bad James can't like just jump down the middle of these stairs, by the way. I guess this is like the lighthouse of Silent Hill 2. Not really though. It's nowhere near as bad. But yeah, you would like to just like jump down the middle. Save some time. Speedrun strats. Pepsi drinkers. What the hell's Silent Hill E? Enhanced edition? Nah, it fixes the glitches. You can't do like the plank skip or anything. Like they did that on purpose so that people wouldn't speedrun it, so yeah. Because I'm pretty sure Big Man Japan is like involved with that project, so he purposely put anti-speedrunning measures into it. So yeah. Nice. I think he is anyway, like he's definitely in contact with the guys. So yeah, if you've got any like questions regarding Silent Hill 2 in terms of like programming wise or like memory addresses or any of that shit, like he's He knows this game like the back of his hand, pretty much. Oh yeah, the patience. Yeah, there's like a... Orphine knows, like, the reason they burp is because, like, Walter's, removed, like, their voice boxes or something, if I remember correctly. Or they've removed something from them all. Like, you see him operating on one of them when you first get to the hospital. And that's what he's doing. He's, like, removing, like, either their voice box or, like, something from their throat. The roads were too clean. Yeah, HD... I know the HD collection, like, makes the roads, like, dark. And it looks really clean on that as well. Like, it looks like they've re-tarmacked, the streets of Silent Hill in the HD collection. Oh, I friggin' hate the wheelchairs. Like, especially on a speedrun. Clean. Reptar. Where's my Reptar bar? I used to have a Reptar. I don't know what happened to him. Back when I was into Rugrats. Well, who am I kidding? I'm still into Rugrats, Kappa. Oh, what am I using the gun for? Okay. I've got the freaking chainsaw. Yeah, the patients aren't too bad, really. The only thing you need to watch out for with the patients is if, like, they've got their back to you, they'll do, like, a backstab movement, which is really hard to dodge. So yeah, if you ever find yourself, like, if they've got, like, their back to you as you approach them, they'll, like, do a backstab thing. But yeah, for the most part, they're not super threatening. Mary? Yeah, I loved Rugrats growing up. I love the Reptar game as well on PS1. I want to run that someday. Need to find myself a copy. NTSC copy. Oh yeah, the twin victim, yeah. I really like that enemy design. That's actually one of my favourite enemy designs in the series. I remember the first time, like, seeing one of those, and I'm just like... what the hell's that gonna do? And they're pretty fast as well, so yeah. It's not like you can... You can outrun them, but, like...
Find the lady you're looking for? What's her name?
Yeah, they're pretty fast. I tell you what else freaked me out as well the first time I met it was the insane cancer in Silent Hill 3. It's like when you pick up the shotgun on the train and then you leave the train and that friggin' insane cancer is just like sitting there. And then it stands up and it's like, oh, he's pretty slow. And then he runs towards you like super fast. Underestimated. Mannequins. Yeah, mannequins are pretty cool. I also like the, well, I don't know, I wouldn't say like is the right word, but like the enemy in Silent Hill 1 that creeped me out the most was the romper. Because those things are friggin' fast. That's like one of the few enemies that you cannot outrun. But yeah, I used to hate those when I was like growing up playing Silent Hill 1. Also the noises they make. The nurses, which ones? The Silent Hill 1 nurse or these ones? These ones. It's too bad doctors were like not in any other Silent Hill after Silent Hill 1. Because I remember getting to the first floor and then like, oh shit, there's doctors as well. But then they just didn't have any more doctors after that, which was weird. Yeah, the best nurses are in Homecoming. These ones. The dodge. Yo, Deo, thank you for the good luck. 1778. 8597. Yeah, how's it going, dude? I PB'd again earlier on any percent. I got a 3808. 9 more seconds. I remember when I was doing that when I was trying to beat Punchy's time. I was like 8 more seconds, 7 more seconds till I beat his time, and then like now I'm doing it for the sub 38 and I'm like, what? How did we even get to this point? Absolutely insane. Super close. It's a Japanese breed though, isn't it? They also have the Japanese Akitas as well. I think that's a banned breed here, actually. I'm not sure. But I think it is, like the Japanese Akita. Fuck. Oh, what the fuck, dude? He got stuck on the bed. That's never happened before. It's a hunting dog, yeah. Yeah, those are banned here, I think. There's only like 2 breeds that are banned. I can't remember what the other one is. Yeah, they must be. Yep, that's another gold. This is dog ending though, so like different splits. Not as optimized. It's not the dog, it's the owner. I mean, it is true though, because like, you know, you can own like a breed of dog that is like, that has a bad name, but like it depends how it's been like raised. Although you could say the same thing about a lion. You wouldn't have one of those as a pet. Or at least you wouldn't have one in your house as a pet. Oh, nice one. Man, suddenly I'm like really hungry. Run, Maria. I think the only game I haven't seen you play, Borizel, is this one. Oh wait, no, you did the prototype, I think. Like, I still need to try that, because you said something about the 2D controls. Oh no, not the 2D controls, the DualShock 1, like, acts weird. Kappa. I mean, that's not impossible, is it? I mean, I wouldn't really care too much, but I mean, cool, I guess. In before this game is faster on the mobile version, though. Or, like, any of them. Yeah, so do I. You will buy it, and you will enjoy it. Yeah, it's really weird using one of those now. I've got 3 of them. I've still got, like, 3 of them from back then. Never used them, though. But yeah, it's weird, like, not having the sticks, but also, like, the smaller L2, R2 buttons. Doesn't feel right. Wasn't the PlayStation controller, like, the first one to have, like, handles, though? Like, most of the controllers were, like, you know, like, kind of, like, you didn't really have handles. It was just, like, a dog bone design. So I had that going for it at least at first. Yeah, but yeah, PlayStation was like the first one. Like, the PlayStation button layout was pretty much the same as a Super Nintendo for the most part. They just basically added handles to it. But yeah, I don't think, like, before PlayStation there was, like, handles on controllers. Like, I'm trying to think if there was any, like... I don't know about the Jaguar. I can't remember what the Jaguar controller looks like. But like the 3DO controller was like no handles. Super Nintendo, Mega Drive. Nice, good pickup. Oh shit. Yeah. There must have been one controller that had some kind of handles though. There's no way PS1 did it first. Like, you know, probably not a very popular console, whatever it was, but there must have been something. Or like a third-party controller, maybe. I used to have a really, like, interesting controller for the PS1. Like, it was basically a Super Nintendo controller. But for PS1. It didn't have sticks, it just had, like... It was basically just, like, the standard controller, like we were talking about. But, like... It was a Super Nintendo, like, controller, but the shoulder buttons, like, there was 4 shoulder buttons, but they were, like, side by side, rather than, like, one behind the other. So it felt just like a Super Nintendo controller, but for the PS1. And I didn't pay much for it, because, like... You know, I wouldn't have paid much for it. I was just, like, curious how it would be. I don't have that anymore. I'd show it off otherwise, but yeah, I don't have it now. Not sure what happened to it. It was probably just, like, not very good, so I just got rid of it. Oh yeah, wireless PS2 controllers, yep. I never owned a wireless controller up until, like, the PS3. Because I was just, like... Like, I don't know how good those were, like, battery-wise. Like, how long did the batteries last? That was my main concern. Like, I don't want to, like, keep changing the batteries in it every day. Yeah, it really was. I really hated, like... Well, I didn't hate it, but, like, it was weird, like, only having 2 shoulder buttons. And then having, like, the black and white buttons instead. And, like, the Xbox S controller was an improvement, but you still had, like, the black and white buttons. I was actually, like, I was Googling a few weeks ago regarding, like third-party controllers for the Xbox, like the original. And I came across, like, someone said, like, they made, like, there was a third-party controller that had like 4 shoulder buttons instead of the black and white, but I could not find it anywhere. I can't even remember what he called it now, like it was a certain brand or whatever, but yeah, I looked all over eBay, couldn't find it. Pretty much every third-party controller I found was just like the standard with black and white buttons. Oh yeah, the Wavebird for GameCube. I mean, to be fair though, I always sit close. Like, I've always sat like super close to the console. So like, even when the PS3 was wireless, I would, I forgot to quick save. Even though the PS3 was wireless, I would always like have it plugged in anywhere. I still do. I think I was just like skeptical about like latency and stuff, so I tried to just like leave it plugged in. But yeah, I mean it's a convenience though. It's like a nice option to have. Yeah. Yeah, I hate like, you know, getting like battery packs and like double A's and shit. Like, this isn't the 90s anymore, come on. Hello? Oh, really? I didn't know that, actually. I've just gotten an Xbox, though. Like, I never owned one until about a week ago. I got one of the crystal ones. But yeah, I'm waiting for a new ribbon cable for it, because I've, like, soft-modded it. And I got one of those IDE to SATA adapters. Why am I losing time here, man? I got an IDE to SATA adapter, but I didn't realise you had to, like, replace the ribbon cable with a 80 wire. Because the one inside the Xbox is 40 wire. Which I guess doesn't, like, give it enough power or something. So yeah, I've had to order one of those now before I can use it. No! Now I'm sad. I mean, at least it happened on this run and not the any percent run from earlier. I'm still freaking shocked I've actually PB'd again. Like, 1 day later. This is crazy. Like, I'm 11 seconds off my sum of best on any percent. That's how close it is. I wanted to get a silver Xbox because my PS2 and GameCube are silver, but Crystal was as close as I could get, so if I was good at like doing custom paint jobs, I would actually maybe try and paint it silver, but I'm not even gonna try. I'll just fuck it up. Yeah, I'll leave it. I think I saw that, yeah. I was looking at, like, all the different, like, variations, like, limited edition colours and stuff. Like, there's that Hulk one as well. Like, it's basically the Mountain Dew Xbox colour, but they've replaced, like, the badge with a Hulk badge instead of Mountain Dew, so... Hey, Valtiel. It's going well here. How are you? I just PB'd again on any percent. I got 38.08. So yeah, I'm actually gonna hopefully get sub 38 soon, and then that'll be this game, like, pretty much done. There's nothing more to do with any percent. It'll be done and dusted at that point. Yeah, it's huge. But yeah, thanks. I'm actually I'm still surprised. Like, I'm still shocked I even managed to PB just, like, 1 day later. Because, like, yesterday I was saying there's no way I'm gonna beat this anytime soon. I didn't even think I'd get close to it anytime soon, but yep. Very epic. Oh shit, I pressed the wrong button. Fuck. Oh, really? Okay. Well, maybe I'll have a look and see if I can get, like, a silver one then, like a silver case. If the quality is just as good, that is. But yeah, like, I've got, like, silver PS2s. Like, I've got 2 PS2s that are silver. A GameCube that's silver. So yeah, the Xbox is kind of like the odd one out. But it's close. Like, it's pretty much white and silver and transparent, so... Yeah, I'll probably do some other categories. I want to get sub 36 on this as well. Like, sub 36 dog ending, sub 36 UFO ending. But yeah, this is, like, I'm actually really shocked at, like, how good these runs have gotten now. All that grinding, man. It's paying off. I should play Pikmin. Yeah, Polyglot keeps telling me to play Pikmin as well. On the GameCube. I think it's his favourite game. Wow, okay, that was freaking terrible. Boom. But yeah, I wouldn't mind, like, if the quality's just as good as the, like, original case. I absolutely would totally look into getting one of those. But yeah, it cost me £30, this Xbox. It didn't come with a controller though, it was just like console only. And like power cable. And composite cable. But yeah, 30 quid. In pretty much like... It wasn't in perfect condition, like there's no like cracks or scratches or anything, but it was a little bit dirty, like dusty. So I cleaned it. And it's like pretty much just as good as new now. So yeah, I'm really happy with that purchase. Fuck. But yeah, I just need to replace that ribbon cable, because otherwise I can't use my SATA adapter. Put a bigger hard drive in it. I think it's because it's the last cutscene that occurred. I'm not entirely sure why that happens. But, basically, so you know when you, like, go upstairs or, like, go through a door and there's a transition? You're basically crossing into a different room when you're out of bounds, and it doesn't know what, like, transition to use. So it goes back to Eddie, but I don't know why it specifically goes back to Eddie. But yeah, it's because you're, like, going into a different room, like, out of bounds. And when it gets to, like, the transition, like, you know, the edge of the level, it's like, it doesn't know what image to use. Controller. $120. Yeah, there was a hard modded one with, like, LEDs and shit, but I didn't want, like, I'm not a huge fan of, like, LEDs and shit, like, inside of the console and on the console ports and stuff. I like my consoles, like, stock, you know? Like, how it looks, like, default. Is it a PB? It is. Yes, we PB'd. Twice. 2 PBs, 1 stream. GG's. And this time it won't crash. Hey, thank you, Navy Vet, for the 100 bits. Alright, let's see if it crashes. No, of course it doesn't. Windows 7 for the win. GG's. So yeah, 2 world records in one stream. There you go.